Hey there, today we're going to tackle a challenge that, let's be honest, pretty much everyone faces, the search for a quiet mind. If you've ever felt like your thoughts are running their own show, you are in exactly the right place. We're about to dive into a secret that could completely change your relationship with all that inner chatter. So, let's get into it.
So have you ever done this? You sit down, you close your eyes, you're all set for that blissful peace you've heard so much about, and then boom, a tidal wave of thoughts just hits you. Worries about work, your shopping list, that song you heard this morning. It can feel like your brain just gets louder the moment you try to quiet it down. If that sounds familiar, trust me, you are not alone.
You know, there's actually a name for this. It's called the monkey mind. It's this non-stop, restless jumping from one idea to the next. And honestly, this monkey mind is the #1 reason people just give up on meditation. They think, I can't do this, I'm failing because I can't stop my thoughts. But here's the big secret. What if the goal was never to stop them in the first place?
And that's where the wisdom of a great master like Paramahansa Yogananda comes in. He brought the science of yoga to the West and offered a totally different way of looking at this. Instead of fighting your own mind, he taught a way to gently guide it. And the key, the master key to the whole thing, is something we do all day, every day, without even thinking about it: our breath. See, Yogananda taught that the breath is way more than just breathing. He saw it as this incredible bridge connecting our physical body to our deepest self, the core of who we are. He even called it the soul's first language. The idea is actually pretty simple. When you learn to guide your breath, your mind naturally, almost effortlessly, just follows along.
So, this is the crucial point, the real game changer right here. Forget about fighting a battle in your head. You don't have to wrestle your thoughts into silence. Instead, you just give your mind a new, calmer focus. You give it a direction, and that shifts everything. You're no longer fighting your mind, you're flowing with it. Okay, so theory is great, but how do we actually do this? Let's break down a super simple, foundational method that you can literally start using today, wherever you are. Think of it as a 3-step journey into stillness. The process is really simple. First, we're just going to notice the breath. Then, we'll actively use it to calm the body. And finally, we just let go and connect to something deeper. So let's dive into that first step.
Step 1 is all about observation. Just find a comfy seat and notice your breath. That's it. Don't try to change it or control it. Just feel the sensation of the air coming in and out. And when, not if, but when that monkey mind starts jumping around, don't get frustrated. Just gently, kindly guide your focus right back to the breath. You're just training your mind to come home.
All right, on to step 2. Now we start to consciously deepen the breath a little. Breathe in slowly and really feel that energy filling up your body. And as you breathe out, just imagine all the stress and tension flowing right out with it. And this isn't just a mental trick, it's actual physiology. This kind of deep, slow breathing literally flips a switch in your nervous system, activating your body's built-in relaxation response. You are physically telling your body that it's okay to be calm. And finally, step 3. After you've done some deep breathing, you just let go. You release the effort. And in that quiet space, you might start to feel a sense of awareness that's deeper than just thoughts or feelings. It's that simple, peaceful feeling of just being. That's the state we're gently aiming for, a surrender into a calm, quiet presence.
Now, once you get comfortable with those basic steps and you feel ready to go a little deeper, there's a technique that can really help sharpen your focus. It's a simple but incredibly powerful method called Hong Sao. The technique itself is just beautifully simple. As you breathe in, you silently, in your mind, hear the sound hung. And as you breathe out, you silently hear saw. That's literally it. In, hung, out, saw. It just gives your mind a gentle, soothing anchor to hold on to.
But here's the really cool part. These aren't just some random foreign words. In the yogic tradition, hong and saw are thought to be the natural, subconscious sounds the breath is already making. So you're not adding something new, you're just tuning in to a silent rhythm that's been with you your entire life.
So we have these techniques, right? But practicing meditation for 15 minutes a day, well, that's just the launch pad. The real goal, the true destination, is to bring this feeling of peace and presence into every single moment of your life.
It's a journey that happens in phases. It always begins as a deliberate practice. You have to set aside the time, you sit down, you do the work. It's a choice.
But with a little consistency, that practice starts to change. It becomes a habit. It becomes second nature, something your mind and body actually start to look forward to.
And then
something really amazing happens. What started as a habit transforms into your very nature. You don't have to do meditation anymore. You are meditative. Peace just becomes your default setting, the foundation you live from.
And this leads to what's often called active meditation. Yogananda's words here just capture it perfectly. The goal isn't to run away from the world. It's to bring your peace into the world with you. Whether you're in a stressful meeting or just doing the dishes, you learn to operate from that center of inner calm.
As the state gets deeper and deeper, something incredible happens. Your own inner calm starts to have an effect on the world around you. Yogananda used this really powerful metaphor, silent lighthouses. You become a source of peace for other people, not by preaching or telling them what to do, but just by being who you are, by your steady, silent presence.
Look, we've covered a lot today, from just noticing your breath all the way to the nature of consciousness. But it all comes down to this one simple thing. The whole entire journey, no matter how profound it gets, begins with one simple decision: to just sit down and take that first conscious breath. Because ultimately, meditation isn't about perfecting a technique or reaching some mystical state. It's really a path of coming home. It brings you back to who you truly are underneath all the noise of that monkey mind. So the real measure of your practice might just be this simple question you can ask yourself. With each breath, with each moment of stillness, am I getting a little bit closer to my true self? The journey starts now.